Hello, Michael. The security angle on this, many echoes of what happened to, at the time, presidential candidate Donald Trump. Again, a gunman on the rooftops. What does this say to you about security and lessons learned?
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, the security is very bad, and lessons learned were not learned, or lessons were not properly learned. I mean, the similarities between this attack and the attack on Donald Trump as a candidate last July are remarkable. So this shooter yesterday had a shot, a clear shot of 130 metres from a rooftop firing downwards. Thomas Crooks, who fired at Donald Trump last July, had a shot of 140 metres from a rooftop firing downwards, also in good conditions. And it was astonishing. It's astonishing to me that a rooftop that is not the nearest rooftop, but it's the second nearest rooftop, more or less, was not checked and was not constantly being checked. I mean, you don't even have to have people up there. You just simply have to have some drones buzzing around to make sure there's no figures moving around on any of those roofs. That's not difficult. And the fact is, this looks like a major security breach. Now, I mean, you know, Charlie Kirk was not a presidential candidate, but he is a key figure in the American debate at the moment.
He's prominent and he's divisive.
Yeah, exactly. And, he does create strong emotions, and there have been quite a lot of arguments backwards and forwards about stopping him speaking and all the rest of it. So it would not have been difficult for the security services in the States to say, we better have a good look at this and look at the venues. I mean, that's a typical university-style venue, lots of buildings, low buildings, lots of roofs to get onto. And the shooter himself used a Mauser bolt-action rifle, and that just takes a single shot, and then you have to release the bolt and then put another shot in.
And he killed him with a single shot?
One shot, yeah, one shot.
Do you think it was a professional?
He wasn't that bad. I mean, a sniper, would find that shot very easy, but a novice probably couldn't have done it. He must have known something about this. I mean, he was a competent shot. But he did it with one bullet. I mean, if you look at Thomas Crooks last year, who, of course, didn't survive when he tried to shoot at when he did shoot at Donald Trump. I mean, he was using an automatic rifle, an AR-15, and he fired, I think, 7 or 8 shots, and he killed one person and injured 3 others, one of whom was Donald Trump. I mean, he was a pretty poor shot. This guy was quite a good shot, but he was using a sort of sporting rifle where it would be difficult to get the second shot in because you've got to release the first shot to put the second bullet in and then get, it's a bolt-action thing. And he seemed to have 4 bullets with him. He used the first one and he left 3 there. It's astonishing to me that he ever thought he would be able to fire off 3 or 4 bullets, given that you need a few seconds to release and then reload each one. And in other respects, too, he behaved in a very amateurish way. He left some prints behind. He left the rifle behind, so there'll be a lot to be identified from that. He's probably got his DNA on it, even if he was wearing gloves. And he seems to have escaped in a way that was fairly spontaneous. It didn't look as if he had a clear escape route.
No, because he went one way and then another,
exactly,
didn't he?
Yeah. He may well have hurt himself coming down off the roof. Somebody was seen limping through woodland, which people assume was possibly him. There. Yeah. He looks as if he may well have hurt himself. And he was seen later on, not moving particularly well. So this man looks like a competent shooter, but certainly an amateur when it comes to an amateur assassin. And the security was very poor, undoubtedly poor. And I think there'll be a lot of questions about that. I mean, there were big questions and resignations following President Trump's incident last year. I think there'll be resignations following this one as well, I would imagine.
All right. Michael, as ever, thank you.